Hey everybody, welcome. It's Taco Tuesday, Taco Talk with me, Steve, Ninja Steve. I got something fun for you today. I'm going to go over a couple things really quick. We're going to be using the CG500, and I'm going to show you how to load your gun. This one is already loaded, but let me just take it apart. So here's your cartridge and your glue. All you do is to place it in there, press it down, flip this thing over. Let me see. I want to make sure you can see that. And then you're going to push in this black thing and it will stop. Untwirl your little stopper on top. We've been using this one, so it's a little crusty. And then we use Post-its. You squeeze it a little bit. I'm only doing a little bit because I already did this. You can then put your cap back on. And there's a little, yeah, this is the thing that you keep on twirling till it goes on the hole, but that's not how you're supposed to do it. There is a teeny tiny, let me get this up and see if it focuses. There you go. There's a little dent right in there, and that's the top. And that way it will turn. And then there's that little, let's see if we can focus. There's a little ridge there. And there, and you pull it off. That's how easy that is. Okay, so today we're working with neons, and I have a really fun project. So little taco purse, and let's see what we got. Hi, Vicky. So I created this mix. It's all it's not all the neons. It's all the neons except white and green. And there are basically a package of SS20s in each of the main colors. And then since Kelly and I have a library against the wall, I just pulled from there. So there's some mixes like what you people would buy, just a regular mix. And so there's a variety of sizes. And because when I show you what we're gonna be working on in a second, it will make more sense. I wanted not to go above SS20s. So just to have a little bit more of a kind of a popcorn or like a little more uniform. And I'll explain in 1 second. So we put out the glue. You mix it up because it's a two-part. Use one of our little nice mixing sticks there. And now this is what we're going to be working on. So, brrr, exactly. This is a unicorn, a balloon unicorn bank. I took out the stopper on the bottom, and I took off the pads because I'll add them at the end. This was a bright metallic pink, and it was super cool. But I fell in love with the project that I finished for Kelly some weeks ago using the neons. Now, unfortunately, let me see. Okay, great. Kelly's going to grab that. You can see, and in person, this glows. In fact, I don't know if it's dark enough, but I might try the black light, the neon light, for you to see what it looks like. But here we go. Yeah.
This is the confetti mix.
Yes, that's the confetti mix. Let me move that away from that. And you can see Ellie's in the house. So the confetti mix has all the colors I'm using plus the white and clear or crystal, and there's a couple of clear AB on it. And although it's beautiful, I just had the vision for just this, I don't know, this is like circus, circus craziness. But I don't know, I look at this thing and it just makes me smile, and it's really a lot of fun. So anyway, as you see, no, I didn't put on. I already put some glue on because with the two-part, it can be maybe a little liquidy, and I wanted it to dry a little bit. So I put it on just 15 minutes ago, but I'm just adding some more where I didn't, just so that y'all can see it. Now, something I want you to pay attention on is, hey, Stephanie. Sorry, I got to pay attention to the things. Nice to see you. So listen, what I wanted to tell you is on this, I did it around where you put the money in. Yes, the money, money, money. And then around these edges, where the creases are in the structure, whatever it may be. And oh, I'm sorry. I started to tell you this was originally pink, and I wanted the black because I like the contrast of the black and the neon colors because it just makes it pop like crazy. So anyway, wait, I need to put my glasses on. That way, everything will be in focus. And yes, Stephanie, thank you for being a member of the YouTube channel. So I think I'm going to move the camera down so you have a even, ooh, up close and personal. There you go. Look at that. I'm going to straighten that out a little bit. Hey, Kathy. Nice. Yes. Nice that you made it today. I'm actually glad everyone made it today. So the cool thing about what I'm doing here is it is this is 100% random. It doesn't matter what the hell you're picking up, just pick it up. You want to eyeball. Let me turn this a little bit. Oh, as I go into speaking mode, I want to actually say I am going to do the outline of where the money is inserted because these are your baseline or your guidelines, so to speak. And the fun thing about this neon mix, it really doesn't matter uh, what you choose. Now, as I started this, I created a negative space there. So I want to try to keep it that way all the way around because I just noticed that I started to put these a little too close. It's because I was gluing on a project earlier. So my mind is not a lot of space. This this is something else creatively you can do. It's the fact that I was thinking there's a couple of options I could do. I have some spacing here, and it's a little wider. And as I move towards the front of it, I could get it um, a lot nearer or closer. So it would create a different kind of flow or texture on the bank itself. I also was thinking that maybe I might actually add the green, which I don't have in it at the moment, because then again it will create a movement. Now, granted, I could do the whole bank all just like that, you know, and that's might be what I want to do. But what I want to tell you or inspire you is that when you're using a bold color palette here, is that you can change it up. Now, granted, you don't want to, which we all can get heavy-handed and suppose I had 30s and I was like, oh, it's like my favorite color, and I start to pick, and then suddenly I have like a whole section of like 30s or all the neon yellow or something. It's too much. Then when you get over to another part of the piece, you're not going to have enough of them. So it's not that scenario. The thing is that I'm just going to throw these on, and because it's a crazy mix. And as long as I continue just to pick up whatever the heck I pick up, it's going to be fun and interesting. But as I move forward on it, if I wanted to change it up, like I could say, I'm going to go to the halfway part and leave that spacing. And then as I get to the front, I could get it a little closer. It's just, again, there's no rule here. There's no like measurement. It's basically an eye thing if I so choose to do that. And we'll see how far I'm going to get now. Um, yes. Why did you choose the glue you're using? Yes, perfect. Great question. So the thing is that I am a huge fan of CG500. The reason I decided to use it is twofold, is the fact that on the black, you can see this part, it has a dull shine, and there where the glue is, it's going to be shiny. So it's going to be like a sheet of glass. And that's why I chose the two part. The other thing is that it's permanent, permanent. There's no, these stones are not going to come off. Now, mind you, this is basically a decoration piece. I mean, this is going to be totally functional, um, but I just know that this is nothing is moving here. There's another thing that you could do, and I'm going to demonstrate that with the neon yellow. If you want, you can take a section and you can randomly place the neon yellow with kind of fun spacing like this, and you've just created uniformity in the area that you're working in. Now you could do that with every color if you wanted to, or as what we're doing is we're just picking up anything at any size and putting it in, and I can adjust any spacing because the working time with the this glue, depending on the temperature of the room, I have at least an hour, um, at least an hour on it. So as you can see, anybody else have any other questions? No questions. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So this is an example, and as I move to the edges, and let's see if it's moving a little bit, but these things have shifted because CG5, I'm going to move that over. I want to put a small one in there just because I want to put a small one in there. It's too much like a straight line. I mean, I do want a straight line around the coin thing, but I don't want them all to be the exact same size. Is CG500 and our other two part, it will be slidey for a certain amount of time. Again, the temperature of your room is going to dictate how quickly it dries or not. So you need to just keep an eye on it. In fact, I can't really, yeah, I can. So I was working on the back, and it's a little tighter in here than it is out here because I left it for I finished it, the section I was doing, and then I went home for the evening. So it moved a little bit, it moved forward. So that you don't really want. Um, so it's important when you're working with CG500 is that you're going to be, oops, I just got a stone that landed upside down. So I'm just going to take it off with my little glue stick, put it aside. Um, hey, may I ask where the bank is from? Yeah, actually you can. Um, so originally the artist of the balloon bank is oh no, I totally forgot his name. Oh, give me 1 second. Jeff Koons is the artist that created these balloon style banks. They're usually the most famous one is his dog, and now they branched off. There's a company called Made by Human or Human Made, and they have all different types of the balloon banks. Where did I get this one specifically? I totally lucked out. I've actually had this bank for Sorry, I've had it for like 2 years or so, and it was from FAO Schwartz, and it was going discontinued, going out of business. I have no idea, not the store, but the bank. So it was like a $60 bank, and I got it for like $19. So could not pass up that deal. But if you just go to Amazon and look up balloon banks, I'm sure you'll come across uh, varieties. They have one that's a French poodle that's hysterical. I really think that one's really hysterical. Yep. Is that ceramic? Yes, it is ceramic. And does it make a difference with the glue if it's plastic? No, the CG500 I would use this on. Oh, I wouldn't say any surface. I would use it on plastic. I would use it on if this was plastic, this was glass. If it was ceramic, I'd still use the CG500. And that's just out of choice. You could use Fusion Tack if you wanted to use that. Now, I'm doing so much talking, I wanted to say, make sure that I did the border here. I can see there's some slidingness, so just kind of pushing, smushing them around. And I want to do the edges around the neck because that's bound, because it's curved. So it's not going to be the easiest. Not that's going to be easy. It could easily slide. That's the word I was looking for. It might slide. So, and Laura, the project's awesome. Thank you so much. Did that, Connie, did that answer your question about the ceramic? So the CG500, I would use it on the ceramic, glass, or plastic. It really does not matter. And as I started to say, you could use the Fusion Tack on this. The thing is that those that use it, Fusion Tack is white, and I am enjoying the clarity of the spacing. Oh, okay. Yep. Sorry, I just saw that there was. Hi, Kathy. I just saw that there was a comment in a different part of the screen. I'm new to the whole looking at the screen and exactly talking and putting stones on. So, do you have any tips working with the Ninja Superflex? I had a very hard time with it clogging. So, the super important thing, the super important tip there is the fact that, let me just see if there's one here on the desk. No, yeah, there is. So, yeah, we're going to do that another time. But what I was going to just say is that you're going to make sure that you squish some out on the side, and I will. Yeah, maybe I'll do that next week. Actually, you know something? Hopefully next week I have a really cool project, and that will need flex. So, Connie, I mean Kathy, you know, keep coming on Tuesdays. Keep coming when Kelly's on. We're bound to be doing a project that we will be using the flex. And yes, so here you can see this is good because of the curvature of the object. These have started to slide. So you can see that right here, the spacing is starting, it's a little bit bigger and it's getting all smushed down there. So I'm just going to push them up. Whatever I don't like. And that's kind of the fun thing with this kind of, well, this sprinkle, any sprinkle, you just need to put them wherever you want. Yes. Okay. What type of glue would you use for a leather piece that will be handed a lot? Yeah, I would still use the Superflex. Yes, yes, the Superflex. We have found that to be the best choice for leather. If especially since it's going to be used a lot, then you do want to have something that you can rely on. So Superflex is what I and us here at Crystal Ninja are going to stand by. So, and there'll be a, okay, there's a link. Yeah, that handled, it's fine. Murray, don't worry. I kind of figured out after I read it. There's a link below, so you can click on that and you can see videos and little tutorials, all that kind of good stuff. So let me see. Sometimes, no, this is doing really good. Remember to wherever your edges are is to feather it out. And you should be able to see that. You can see it right there. You see how it's all, well, feathery, but it's all a little streaky. The reason you do that is if I decide to stop right now and I would come back tomorrow, there wouldn't be a blaring straight line across where you have your glue. Because if there's a line, it'll be a ridge, and your stones wouldn't sit flat, they'd be tilted, and uh, it wouldn't look good, and you'd be really unhappy, and you'd be like, oh no, and what did I do, and why, and how to fix it. And well, depending on the glue, there'd be other ways to possibly fix it. But by feathering your glue, as you can see there, and all it is here, let me be exaggerated. Here's a straight line. See, I made a straight line with my glue right there. Straight line right there across. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag it down. And it doesn't matter because this is all going to dry, and I don't care because it's basically just putting a very thin layer on your object, and there'll be no ridge. Don't forget that we still have the restock of 20% off the whole entire stock, and the pinks for breast Cancer Awareness Month has an even bigger discount. So, anybody have any more questions? Okay. What other glues have a long working time? I love that you can apply this to an area and work sections at a time. Yeah, Connie, definitely. In it, I think it's pretty wise if you do decide to just do a section, and instead of like covering the whole entire piece. First of all, you wouldn't be able to handle it with your hands very well because when later on I'll be able to actually hold the tail and be able to move it around, and I know it's all secure and everything. So other glues that have a hard, long working time would be any of the epoxies, that two-part epoxies. There is a what am I thinking? They have different working times as far as 30 minutes, an hour, and that you really just need to look for the manufacturer, the instructions on the label. Kelly, you have any uh, universal? Okay, universal epoxy. Okay. Yeah, Kelly's gonna write a link and some information in the chat right now. As I have said, as Kelly said, depending on the temperature of your room, your working time can be more or less. The colder it is, the more working time you'll actually have to work on your thing. And let's see. Okay, Kelly just put a whole bunch of stuff in there. So, as I said, if you have some two-part epoxies at home, or the links that Kelly said, that those they will give you the information that you can start to investigate to see. Oh, Kelly, that's okay. Um, Investigate other brands to try. But these are the ones that we use and that we love. So all right. Okay. I to get I tend to get glue on the point of my crystal katana while we're doing a project. Do you have any tips? Do you think alcohol and rubbing it off with paper towel would be great? First of all, Marie, are you using what kind of glue? First of all, can you answer that so I can give you a little more clarity on um, some advice there? Um, hey, Liz, welcome. You're a new member. Thank you so much. That's awesome. We appreciate that. Um, okay. Oh, everybody, it's raining in San Diego. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. Or Jeepers creepers. We don't get rain. It wasn't even forecast, people. Look how excited we get. Rain. So we have such a sad little life, right? A little bit of rain and we're excited. Um, but so listen, when I work with Fusion Tack with a white glue, I often will get glue on my tip. So yes, and actually, let me. You know what? I'm gonna. Let's see. Can you? Wow. Can you hear the rain? Let me see. Can I make this focus? Is that gonna focus? Okay. There we go. So I'm going to now put some glue on my katana. So can you see that it's a little extra shiny? So I got a nice paper towel here, and I'm going to drag and twirl, drag and twirl, drag and twirl, and this will take off. Let me see. Yep, there it is, all taking off. The thing is you will know if you have glue on your tip. Pardon me? Oh, look at that. I got lint on my set. Okay, we got 3 minutes. I got to make this quick, people. So um, the thing is that if you have glue on the tip of your katana, you're not going to be able to pick up your stone. So that's your number one. Wow, it is pouring out. You will. That's how you will know that you have something on your tip. So you asked about using alcohol. Yes, you can. Um, I usually just use my mat or the paper towel like this and wipe it off. You can use your finger, not your, you can use your finger, not your nail. Just, you can rub it off this way too. Make sure I have this all clean. Yes, it's clean now. Because if you use your nail, you're just going to be scraping, you're just going to be scraping your wax off and like, then you're just making your katana smaller really quickly. So look, this is what I got done. All right. So thank you all for being here, and I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday with something new. I'll have this finished, so I'll show you. Yes, I'm really yeah, I'm really hoping I'm going to do something with Flex next Tuesday. All right. Anyway, have a great one. Kelly says bye. I say bye.